on. All right. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Today is the final episode of the web series Black Taboo Topics between eBlack TV and the Dirty Pleasure Show. We finally made it to the end of the line. Felt like I've learned so much about our co-host, Jae Marie. Salute to her. I want to give her. I don't know if is my applause working. Hold on one second. I want to give her a good little applause because she was worried. She was very worried. She didn't think that
very worried. I don't know. I don't want to say very worried. I just wanted us to mesh well together, not necessarily have conflicts and so forth.
Oh, we mesh really well together, right?
We do. Why'd you zoom it in on me?
But salute to everybody. If you didn't know, this is a 6-part web series. This is the final episode. We've talked about everything, man. Our goodness, we've talked about everything. Black taboo relationships, from toxic relationships to BDSM to what else have we talked about, Will?
BBWs.
Poly.
No.
Yeah, we talked about BBWs, preferences and standards.
Yeah, and standards.
Yeah, okay. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, so a lot of this stuff
side chicks.
Yeah. Oh yes, side chicks. Yeah, side chicks was my favorite episode. We got.
I bet it was, wasn't it? That was your favorite.
Maisha sang for us and everything. What was
that?
Yeah.
So
I remember.
So we've talked about everything. I've been loving it because I'm gonna move you guys around. My guy Whil has been in the building just about every episode. Polly has been here, looking gorgeous. Look at her.
She ready for the camera mode.
She ready for the camera. You see how she brushed her hair over?
You gotta sell it. I'm selling the dream. Okay, all right.
So salute to everybody. If you're watching this, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Also, comment. Make this interactive. We'll be talking about conversations today revolving or vibrating around sex toys. Wait, did I say that wrong?
No, you said it correctly.
I don't know that we would say vibrating around. That's
okay. Today we're plugging in with.
Oh yes, we're plugging in. Yes.
Valentine's Day, couples as well as singles, and different ideas and things like that around what you can do to have fun on Valentine's Day. Yeah, with your boo thing, side chick, dom, submiss, whichever way you go, whatever way it floats your boat.
Yeah, and I think it's not too late to get that gift. Go rush to your favorite store, get you a nice little gift, get you some batteries, get you
all that. And speaking of, we have 2 businesses that we're gonna get some tips and tricks and toys and gadgets and so forth, and different things that you can do to spice it up if you want to spice things up for Valentine's Day, or if you just want to treat yourself. What is my background doing? My bad. Treat yourself to a lovely Valentine's Day if you're single. So without further ado, we can introduce the businesses, or do you want to go into some kind of topics to discuss? I don't know what the hell he is doing over here. What is going on?
Look, I'm having a bad camera day, so
I'm trying to finagle the audience here, and I'm seeing all kind of shit happening on your screen.
Okay. So why don't you introduce our guests, because these are people that you know personally. Shout out to Maisha. She was here on the last episode. Hey, Maisha.
Hello.
And she sang for us. First up, we have Miss Toni Marie. She's with, if you want to spotlight her, she's with Bedroom Candy, and she's a Bedroom Candy boutique consultant. So she has all your sex toys needs. Then we also have Mr. Freddy Hydro, with owner of Kinky Hut. He's got an interesting setup. He's the marketing director, rather, for Kinky Hut. I just saw your tab there.
Right. No, I'm not.
I don't want to misspeak on that one. My bad. So he's going to talk to us about different ideas around some interesting things. I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna let him go into it, but it's definitely more than sex toys with his business, and I'm excited to introduce him as well. So, without further ado, that's our guest today, and we're gonna get into some topics. You can tell I'm kind of excited about this. Let me tone it down just a tinge.
Vanilla my ass.
So I have some questions for when we talk about.
Well, wait.
Let me do it.
Valentine.
Stop.
I just want to interrupt you. Okay,
Oh,
go ahead. See, she was submissive all 5 episodes. Now she want to be a dog.
Yeah, all
Lord Jesus.
Well, you gotta remember from her test,
tops are all. She's half topless.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I'm really believing that Jae Marie is digging into her switch bag, right? So she's sometimes.
Oh, don't throw them terms around, sir.
No,
you're doing that switch stuff, and we like, you got the cleavage out, and it's looking.
Driving up.
So to these dudes here, so to kind of give a little bit of clarity, we did do a BDSM episode prior to this episode, and we talked about test results of what we did on this long ass survey. And I had more titles under me. It was lower percentages as we went down the list, but we got a chance to know some terms. Okay.
Her test was faulty. Don't let her test was faulty because she was answering the questions incorrectly on purpose.
Yep.
I wasn't answering them incorrectly on purpose. I was answering them according to my understanding of the question. Like
nigga, please.
I don't want to be a man to be a cat or a dog for me, or a child or nothing like that. So,
but she let you spank her and pull her hair and call
right.
I don't have any hair for you to pull these days now, so it's not a lot of hair these days. So
she's a little less vanilla than she put on.
Oh, they can still grab that. They can still grip that hair.
There you go, Toni. Let her know.
They can still grip it.
Now it's a show. Now it's a show.
Under the bus.
You can still grab a fistful of that and work some things out. You just got to know what to do.
Yeah, it is a fist. It is at least a fistful, but neither here nor there.
You would know.
Neither here nor there. We talked about that during the episode, so that's how they know the terms. Because I want to let you know we ain't burst in this lifestyle as much as they over here trying to make it seem like throwing these terms out, like we like we got our bachelor's degree and things like that in that. We don't.
Sound like y'all had a crash course.
Yeah, one of them boot camps, I will say.
Okay.
So
have you ever noticed that, like, you can call yourself something and you were like, oh, I didn't know there was a name for that? That's what it is. It's just she found out the name, but she was already doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how it starts. And that is why when I do classes and demonstrations, I express to people, we all have kinks and fetishes, but here is where you get to learn what you like and the name that goes with it. I also do that when I host the kink BDSM dinners. So that's part of what you get while you're enjoying your 4-course meal.
He's in Dallas. And he's in Dallas, Texas, to be clear, in case anybody is in proximity and is interested in those dinner parties. Right. Not that I'm dressed up for one, because I just realized, I might be dressed up for one.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Or down.
All the ticket sales to Dallas. Yeah, I'm trying to find Mr. Freddy, but you know who Freddy is? Yeah. I'm trying to find the Kinky Hut. Yeah, he said he got dinners and classes, baby. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he getting all the aunties and everybody out.
Ain't nothing wrong. Listen, grannies need love too. I don't know why everybody tripping. They pop them teeth out, they get to work. But you ever had a good job?
Wait a minute, sir. You said that like you know. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I do. Trust me. Sheila is a.
You said several last times. Several ladies. Is that one of your several?
I installed custom-built bad girls room with a suspension system with all the toys and everything else. I am fully invested into this. I know it.
So see, Freddie. Now, see, it could be one of your students. You could teach him to be a dom because it sounds like he's already kind of going on the verge of the gentleman dom, if that's what we call the term. The person.
That's one of many terms they go by.
Okay. So I think
do we get to see pictures?
Will.
Not on YouTube. YouTube got this thing called community guidelines.
I know. I'm just asking when the ladies go to the, do they are able to, see what they
go to a website, like
a venue, like a venue.
Yeah, that's
Like
she's trying to get free samples.
Yeah, pretty much. Mzpoly like
you know you go to Costco. You go to Costco and be like, I don't want the whole meal. I just want to look at it, see how it tastes.
I just want a little taste. I ain't about the meal.
You should just meet me at either DFW Dungeon or Infliction Hall. And
he got a whole dungeon.
Oh, he naming names. Okay, because she might be trying to add somebody to her team. She do be having a team of folks these days. So
she got to go first and get the experience, and then she gonna add.
Okay,
right.
You can't commit to something you don't know what it is. Gotta get it
exactly. Look at her blushing and everything, light skinned ass.
You see her turning red.
She is. She just flushed with.
She bouncing back.
That's the lightest skinned person in this place. Wait a minute now.
Of the good lighting, ma'am. We are probably more closer to the same color. Besides that, you over here blushing. So,
yes. This is the most she done moved around
every day. I'm red every day because I'm just
the dimples is dimpling.
You see the dimples
dimpling,
and the animations, the animating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dimples is dimpling. So
Freddy, you might have one on the hooks though.
I see. We might be able to make that connection now.
Okay, ladies. All I'm trying to say is, don't every lady in here understands if you can do lots of things with a man with a beard. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay.
My God.
And it starts.
Look at him. That's a whole goatee. You see, you better not.
Water.
The most fullest beard on here, I would agree. But
how much is to kick you off the panel, bro? How much is to kick you?
Oh, Will, don't act like that. Don't do that now. That's not right. Don't do that.
But okay, let's get to our topic. It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's. We don't say times here.
Valentine's D-Day. It is the big February 14th. Sidekick Eve is what we call it. You guys like this holiday? Is this something that you guys celebrate? Is this something that you guys get in the mood for? Is this something that what is my camera's acting up, so I'm gonna be right back. But
what the fuck?
The hell is going on with your camera?
You got the viewfinder up.
Hey, look, hold on. I set my camera up and I moved it one time for something, and it's all messed up. So I'll be right back.
You did a performance behind the camera, didn't you?
You did his own thing. Okay. Yeah.
So let me ask this.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, because I want to be fair and give Toni some time too to discuss kind of some different things that she does with Bedroom Candy. Specifically, like, do you all have Valentine's Day sales going on, or are there any kind of couples packages or anything like that you could share with us?
Yes, I actually have some in our we have a Valentine's catalog going on right now where we have some Valentine's sales that have some gift sets as well as individual items.
Okay, I'm gonna do a screen share here in a second. Okay. Once I figure out how to do it, if I can. Okay.
Is your name Toni?
Yes, Toni.
Toni, you have a wonderful voice. It's enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. Lovely.
Thank you.
Did you kick Freddy out?
Can you see?
I'm about to bring Freddy. Give me one moment.
Oh, hold on.
Y'all don't.
Yeah, he kicks a couple people out.
You want me to present? It lets me. I think it gives me the option.
Struggle stream.
And-
Stream.
Will, now you was the best. You was the best.
Shut
I
up.
didn't say anything.
Can you see? Wait a minute. How?
Yes,
You
I got.
can't
He gotta
cut
add.
everybody off. There
I
you
got
go.
you.
No,
guys.
he gotta add my thing to the thing. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Whoa! That's for next episode. We're not talking about that right now.
Is it
Wait
just
a
showing?
minute.
Shut up. Is it showing my
Yes, we're.
What is it?
It was, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Click
Okay.
the arrow.
Next.
Be careful now. You better make sure you're in the right folder.
Bust it wide open.
It looks like you got a lot of you got a lot of pictures in there.
You just click the screen. Just click the screen.
Click the screen.
Yeah.
I am clicking the screen. It's not doing nothing. Hold on.
Well, click the arrow on the side.
I'm clicking the arrows.
Get your clips ready.
Shut up.
That's
Hold
okay.
on.
Tony, tell us about the.
Well, that's all right. I just talked
it.
about it then. I'm gonna just talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me refresh
So,
this. I don't know what is.
the first thing that I wanted to talk about, it's by yourself, but it can also be used with the partner. It's the flower bomb. So I know a lot of people talk about the flower, the rose. Well, this is a rose, but it also has like a tongue mechanism, and it has a vibrator in it as well, and it so it has different ways. It vibrates, it licks, and it thrusts.
Lord Jesus.
The tongue coming out of the rose that thrusts and vibrates and licks.
1 second, really quick.
And it also.
Can you pull up my
I'm
screen?
trying to pull it up.
No, I gotta pull it up. Just pull it up. There
No,
you go.
ain't nobody want to pull up your screen.
Oh, it's on the screen. I didn't even know. Okay.
Oh.
All
Okay.
right, so
Okay.
yes.
There we go. Yes, do your screen because
Yes.
mine is not working. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh shit!
So like in the middle of that, that's the tongue right there in the middle.
I have one of those. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
And then-
I know people that have those.
Yes, and then the other part is actually a vibrator as well. So they can work together or they can work separately. You can work them together or
Put one
separately.
in one, right? Put one in one
Mhm.
location, as I'm told, and put the other in another location.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes. And in that, and that's $79. In that gift guide also, we have our Delicious Encounters lube. It's a new one. We have blue raspberry lubricant. And this one it tastes like blue raspberry. It's water based and it just has a little bit of sweetener in it so that it's sweet, but it tastes like blue raspberry. So like, those blue raspberry suckers.
Have you tasted it, Tony? To know?
I have.
Do you
It
know
tastes good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Driving up that top note, that cream, pure vanilla, sweeteners. That's a 10.
Do that thing have to play all the way through? I'm sick of seeing that man. We need a different thing. I'm sick of that one. Sick.
And then, I also wanted to talk
What
about
about-
our bondage
go ahead.
items. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Our bondage. Okay. No, because I
bondage.
want to talk about the body paint.
Which page do you want?
Oh, so the body paint is the Just Dessert Rum Chocolate Cherry. If you want to show that one, it's a different link.
Is it? Oh, can we flip through? Is it like a flip book? Oh Lord, if we can just flip through it, then I guess.
Well, no, the rum cherry dessert is a different link. You have to click the second link that I posted.
I got you.
Oh, the second link.
There you go.
All right.
Oh,
So that one, y'all, this is delicious. So
Wow.
It looks
you
delicious.
cannot, you can put it on your body, but you can also like dip your fruit in it. It's actually real chocolate, and it comes with a paint.
I wouldn't dip fruit in it.
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Fruit in it and feed it to your partner. Dip fruit in it and put it on your partner. Lick it off your partner. You can paint your partner with the chocolate, but it tastes like rum cherry. It's really good.
Is it
Does
a
it
drizzle?
dry
Can you
up like
drizzle it?
frozen?
Can you drizzle it on?
You can drizzle it on.
Is it safe? Is it safe to put in the microwave for about 30 seconds?
You can put it in the microwave.
Oh shit!
It's safe.
All right now.
It's
What are you trying to do? Lord pray.
Does
You want
it?
you
That's
want
Oh,
exactly,
yeah.
Robbie.
it's almost
Yep.
like
Exactly.
it's
Raw.
almost yeah. You dip it-
Raw big.
it's almost like wax play, right? You can melt it a little bit and you can
Mhm.
drizzle
That's
it
what I was
on
about to
And
say.
we
And
have
then it
that too.
dries up.
We have edible wax as well. So you can
Edible
melt the
wax.
wax and it's edible. So that just means don't eat it out the don't eat the candle. But you can light the candle and like pour it on your significant other and eat it off of them if you want, or lick it off. It's also soy based, so you can actually use it as like a moisturizer, like an oil moisturizer. So after you put it on them, you can just rub it into their body and use it
Okay.
for massages.
Nice.
Well, now, okay.
Mhm.
What about the
So-
pheromones? Why is my lipstick peeling? Sorry. What about the pheromones? It's like that little oil or something like that, the little sensual stuff that I forgot what it does, but it's supposed to be some sort of like as you're getting in the mood, you could put it on and it like turns your partner around or whatever. Is that true though? That does it do that?
Yeah, it does. And it's not what it does, it doesn't necessarily turn your partner on. It makes your partner come to you like they're more attracted to you. And it's not just your partner, like you can put it on going to work or whatever, and people will listen
for your
to you
work
more
husband? Hold on, for your work husband?
Yes.
Wait a minute, Toni. So you got a work husband?
Mm-hmm. So it like brings people closer to you because it brings out your natural scent in your body. So it kind of like, you know how animals out in the wild are attracted to certain scents. That's what it's doing for you. So on each person, it smells differently.
Okay, Miss Polly, you okay over there?
It got me in the mood.
Wait. Did Miss Polly put a choker on? Did she got a choker on? Oh Lord.
She's over here getting ready, like girl, the chocolate sent me off into the
Now, are these
aphrodisiac land.
Are these vegan products?
Does it matter? I'm sorry.
That's a good question.
You eating meat at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
well, look, I have a diverse audience of people who don't eat the meat. I mean,
I understand.
You alive, they eating ass, they eating meat. That's it.
Well, listen,
They eat meat before meat.
Get me off the main screen. Get me off the main screen.
You know, they are for vegetarians as well, right? But it's all going to be used to please the meat. So at the end of the day, you're gonna eat some meat. Whether you call it, you know, impossible whopper or you call it impossible meat, either way, this meat is gonna get tenderized and it's gonna get subjugated to some well.
Subjugated. He using big words, right? For solo play as well as couples play, what about like card games and things like that? Do you have anything that they can play? Is it like team card games or is it like couple card games?
We do have couple card games. Hold on, let me find.
I got it. It's pulling up his own page.
Y'all know the ones that got like the positions or something?
Oh, is that a crop? No. Okay.
Well, you
is that a what?
Take the hell out of me. That ain't no card games.
Where's not no card game at? I see it said, let me talk to you Valentine's Day set, and it says intimate fun Valentine's Day set. I see Valentine's Day candies. I see the game and I see dice. What you mean? See, I do this. So eBlack, I'm sorry you don't see it, but I see it. I see everything. I see an ankle gift set. I see I see a whole bunch of shit.
So the dice right there, those are role play dice. So it has two different things on them. One will say it has like suck, lick, eat, taste, and then
let me get my
kiss, and then the other one has a body part on it. So you roll the dice together, and then you decide. So it may say lick titties or something like that. Lick. It might. I think it say breast. It may say lick breast, and then you lick the breast of that person. Or it may say suck ear, and then you suck their ear. So it gives you different combinations of things to do. There's also the Dang, let me go back to the website. There's also the Delicious Encounters, the oral sex card game. So like there's a game where you can try different positions of oral sex. So the example that
You
I
are
have
way more
here.
mature than us. I just want to let you know that, Tony.
It's so many
Because
different
you
things.
saying this so business wise. I'm glad I was on mute because I thought I was unmuted for a second.
Because like for me, I'm so childish. I'll be like this.
I would have been swallowed up.
We
Have you
got-
ever been swallowed
Take
up?
this off.
Have you gone through
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
Yes. Have you ever been swallowed? Miss Polly, why you so stoned?
Well, if you're trying to get swallowed up.
Oh, yes. Fuck that shit. Yes.
Look, she gonna play
to
on
get
it. Don't
swallowed
play
up,
with
get
it.
the oral sex card game, and y'all can try different ways in different positions. 50 different positions on getting swallowed up. Okay.
Oh, man. Okay.
50. That's the oral sex card game, and then there's also a dungeon deck. So that
do
one
you have can you see any samples of the cards? Because how's it 50 different ways of doing that?
I don't think we can show that, so we're gonna just. You guys are gonna have to. How do you get in contact with Toni Marie? Just so we don't get too far.
Yeah,
we don't get in trouble.
No, you can email me at BK.ToniMarie@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at BK.ToniMarie. You can also go to my website at www.bedroomcandy.com/ToniMarie.
Bedroom Candy with a C?
He's gonna with a K. You see the name on the background, E? With the K.
The link?
You see? No, on the back on her background.
Okay.
Bedroom Candy.
I see it.
I'm posting the link in the chat.
Yeah.
In the chat so she can see
Thank
it.
you.
So you can see it. Okay.
Can we? Okay.
I just want to make sure I put it on the screen for everybody to see.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say. So let me see. Oh, bedroomcandy.com, but you need to put the Toni Marie. What's the after the slash?
Toni Marie.
Okay.
TONI Marie, MARIE.
Yes.
Okay. What I'm trying to think of what else on the website.
I actually like the dice game. The dice game is actually pretty cool.
You should get it.
She did talk about that they have items for role play, and I think that's a great segue that we can lead into.
Yeah, because that's where Mr. You took his name down. The website is stuck up there.
There you go.
Freddy. Okay, I was like, I forgot. Freddy with Kinky Hut has services for single women. To be clear, unless like it's poly and they say you can partake in the role play, or you don't fool with the poly side of anything.
It's open for discussion.
Okay.
Whether you're poly or not, the services still apply.
What if they're married?
That could be poly as well.
As long as your spouse ain't got a problem with it, I don't.
As long as I ain't got to put no hands on him, we ain't got no problem.
Will is mad.
So I have a question. Can you give us an example of a role play situation, service, or however you would maybe have done in the past? Oh, I thought you was about to take your glasses off and get all into the camera. I was like,
no,
okay.
No, so recently there was I had a client come to town. She flew into town and wanted to have a role play session at Vanetti's. Actually, if you live in the Dallas area, Vanetti's is a nice bar, restaurant, club, dance club, or whatever. So the premise was two strangers meet and allow her to be open and free to explore anyone that approached her. And I was to hover over as if I was pursuing her and encouraging other men to pursue her in the same setting. And she was able to decide at the end of the night who she was leaving with.
Where did Miss Polly go? I just realized she done hopped off the scene. Okay, so
I think she had
So by
camera.
default, was she leaving with you by default, or does she actually get to choose? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she did leave with me by default.
Okay.
But the scenario was one where I would see her walk into Vanetti's, see her at the bar. Of course, some man is buying her drinks, and I send her a drink on top of that. So now he and I are interacting for vibing for the same woman. But the default was that, yeah, she leaves with me.
Gotcha.
oh,
Nice.
you know what? I
Nice.
like that. That sounds like some stories
Yeah.
I've written, actually.
You said sounds like what?
Okay. Some stories I've written. I used to do erotica poetry, so
Okay.
it sounds like some stories. I'm just saying, I'm not sitting, don't get the rubbing your hands and all that. I'm just saying, I've written some stories.
What's your way? He can't rub his
I've
hands. He
written
just
some stories. No, I'm being
Because
silly.
her vanilla falling off and the
He
top
just
is
started
falling
rubbing
off.
his hands.
yeah.
Wait a minute, erotic poetry.
He started
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
excited.
Now let's bring it out of you as if you want to bring it out of us.
No, but that scenario is one I've written about. So, like, of course, I'm gonna be intrigued by that. That actually happened in real life. So you play it out.
Yes,
so do you
it happened in
like
real
a
life.
script?
Yeah, it happened in real life, from the guy taking out on the dance floor, and I'm watching, he's watching, yeah.
Now,
It
have you
happened
ever
in real
got into like almost like an altercation because of the role
No.
play and somebody?
No.
Okay, ain't nobody that stupid. Okay.
No, I know.
It sounds like it creates a lot of desire. Like there's a
It
lot
does.
of
It does.
yeah.
There's a lot of
allows
Do
the woman
do they have to sign an agreement?
No, I do verbals.
Oh.
I don't have any
Okay.
documentation. I don't do contractual. Stand on your word, and we're gonna have fun.
Oh.
How long have you been in the business?
Professionally, since 2000.
Damn.
Wow. That's veteran status.
What do you
Cheers.
what do you say?
Cheers to
What
the
do you
veteran.
say is your
For
age
real.
range of clientele? Like, who do you have the most of in clientele? Like the aunties?
No, actually, it varies from as young as 25. Yeah.
Okay.
She was 25, and as old as 53, 54. Yeah.
Okay, they still be looking young.
Yeah.
I heard. So they still vibrant and wanting to do all that. What do you? Okay, what has been your most kinkiest role play? I'll say, because you said you've been doing that specifically since 20.
Yeah, I've been in this lifestyle, in this business, in this
2020?
community since 2000.
2000.
I'll date
Oh,
at
damn.
2000.
Okay,
I'm not going to count the learning
the
year.
the learning years. Let's talk about the learning years. We're gonna put a pin in that one though.
Yeah,
but
I'm
let's
not
go
gonna
back
count those.
to what has been your kinkiest request?
It's not necessarily because it's who I am. It's who they are. It's so it's no such thing as a kinkiest thing to me.
Is there one that's been kind of hard for you to do, like that you've never done that was hard, difficult?
No, I haven't run in it.
Like you ain't never just been in a church and you was like, I'm gonna act like you the first lady situation.
No,
because
no funeral homes. No funeral homes.
We've actually dressed up as priests and nuns.
Oh.
I mean,
And
I've
role
done
play,
things
like
as far as
outside?
dressing up as priests and nuns, and and role play. Yes, I'm a
Yeah.
priest. She's a
What the-
nun.
What if somebody said, "Go to the church. Let's go to the church and let's do something crazy. Let's do some sexy stuff in the church."
Like what,
I'm
Tony?
okay
Like
with
what,
that.
I
Tony?
would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where
Yeah,
Now,
like
something related to
today.
Oh, Tony, I'm like, where the hell did you go? But Tony,
Go
I
ahead,
need,
go
wait a
ahead.
minute. Let's let Tony explain a scenario.
So
I
I guess,
understand. I got
Yeah.
it because
like in the middle
that
of church
happened.
service.
So there was a
Ooh.
in my earlier years, before I would say more professional, there was something that happened in a church. It was actually at in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 35th Street Church, in the basement. So yeah, it happened.
Yeah, I know
They're
that
gonna
happened.
review the tape.
That was specific.
What
Wasn't
you said
Pastor
you did?
Review the tape.
Sister Jenkins and Clemuel? That's who you
I
that's
left
who-
out part of the church name just so I gave you a geographical location.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
still
we don't want nobody. We don't nobody to go knocking on the church doors. Y'all know Freddy. He said in the basement.
Freddie
Right?
Hydro.
Yeah,
Freddie
yeah,
Hydro. He said he was in the basement.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
That's
was
the
it
Bible
church
said.
for them?
Pastor, they done spilled holy water all in the basement. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
he said they was down there reading from the book of Cunnilingus. You know anything about that? Like,
No. So, okay. So let's segue to the earlier years. Like, what has been some of your areas? Like when you say you were learning to be a
So in the early years, I was learning more about the self-controls and establishing parameters and boundaries and rules and procedures and protocols, those things, learning how that works and how to communicate that to the person where they don't feel bound or restricted, and allow them to be themselves. In the early years, I was homing those skills, because to be with someone like me isn't like any other relationship. You know, your standard vanilla relationship has a lot of, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Don't talk about the vanillas now, sir, because we a little Neapolitan sometimes. We just don't.
You said we. You belong over here to the dark side,
Vanillas.
ma'am. Let's stop.
No.
She a wolf and sheep clothing. Don't let her lie to you.
I know she is. I've seen her in person. I know she is.
Sir.
Lord Jesus.
there it is.
And the preacher has preached. The preacher has preached. That's it. Closing the book on this case.
I want to explore this in-person situation.
What'd you say?
What?
I think we need to explore that situation.
Beatboxing. I ain't never seen a beatboxer like this. What the hell?
This is so. Don't do that. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't.
No, he didn't say he did. He just said that he seen you. That's all he said. He said he viewed.
Right.
He didn't say observe.
It wasn't
He
nothing
didn't say
like
take
that.
notes. He didn't say make a proposition.
I wasn't at one of his parties.
No.
It was a book signing. No, you got the VIP. You don't get the planned event. You get the real thing. Go ahead.
I wasn't there. It was a ladies' night thing, and he was there selling some of his toys.
Yeah.
With who I thought was his wife, but it was his submissive. I learned that.
And you was buying. You was buying.
No, I didn't buy.
Oh, you went for a toy signing? You got the toy sign?
You got some samples? That's what I need to know.
I never heard toy signing. I've never heard
a toy signing.
You know that, Freddy.
So I got a question, Mr. Hydra. I got a question. Do you have your own? You got your own essential tools and stuff like that?
My essential tools?
So you got your own paddle, your own whip, on handcuffs.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So if one of your clients said, "Hey, look, listen, I would really appreciate it if you could sign this for me," would you sign it for them?
Of course.
See, a toy signing.
There you go. There you
I
go.
was thinking of dildo signings and like
You can do that. You know they got cock molds, right? You can take like you can get a mold of a person of a guy's member, right? So like, can you
Will, I
sign
need
this
you
for
to
me?
send that, okay?
Oh.
Send that in the mail for me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Send your member.
Send my member. Nah, my lady be mad about
Not your
that.
member, not your member. Excuse me, not your member, but the mold of your member,
Oh,
just so we can
right.
have some research purpose.
Yeah, research purpose.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
I got to get consensual permission from her first.
Tell her we pay.
Go ahead and get the consent. Go ahead and
Oh
get the
shit,
consent.
you got OnlyFans starter special. Come on now. Hell yeah. Listen.
A
y'all
what?
need to get. You didn't see in the corner of the website. Y'all don't
OnlyFans
be
starter
paying
special.
attention.
I saw it.
Y'all be missing
She
out.
saw it too. She was just acting like she didn't see. Don't.
Of course
No,
you
I
seen it.
didn't. I was reapplying
took
my
a
lip.
screenshot.
It was coming off. Anyway,
You
so
were it was coming off. What's coming off, man?
reapplying my lip stuff.
It was smeared.
Unmatting.
It was smeared.
The mat was unmatting.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. The mat was unmatted. Okay.
I feel deceived. I want you to know I feel deceived and bamboozled. Vanilla is not vanilla. Vanilla is chocolate. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
It
it's
could be vanilla with
Neapolitan.
some sprinkles.
It's Neapolitan.
So I have a question for Mr. Freddy Hydra, right? So Mr. Freddy Hydra, you said that in your earlier years you had to learn like how to play within the roles of not play within the roles of, but get used to boundaries, establishing boundaries and controlling behaviors. What are some of these boundaries if you feel like it's going into? What's some of the boundaries that you yourself had to learn?
One could be, so it starts out like a process of like almost reprogramming, just spending time with that person in the vetting process, where in the beginning my vetting process was 30, 60 days. But over time, I learned that vetting process needs to be longer and more detailed because, one, I have to learn all the small nuances about you. You have to do the same for me. Boundaries being establishing something as simple as a bedtime and knowing when that person gets cranky, when they're moving around and life is life in them, being able to set aside time for giving them their own timeout sessions, if need be, things of that nature.
Okay. And when
everybody sometimes needs a timeout, and everybody needs a nap. In this role, you have to be able to see that. And
you got to.
Yeah, you got to see that coming.
Mm-hmm.
So
go ahead, Jae Marie, my bad.
So speaking of so when you're talking about the boundaries, right, are you talking about within the confines of the client? Because like you offered this as a service, but then are you talking about the BDSM side of things, or are you still talking about
I'm talking
client?
within the boundaries of a dynamic, and I'm thinking that's where he's coming from, because that's where I initially established these procedures and protocols. Now, role play is something different. Role play allows the other person to create a storyline via conversations with me, phone calls, up close visits, and listening to if there was something.
Pause. Up close visits. Let's explain what an up close visit is.
Yeah, like the one you was on.
Yeah, like the one you was on. Say imagine.
Will is doing too much. What did Will say? I missed it.
I mean, it could be as simple as so the day I saw you, I introduced myself to you and said, hey, if there was one thing you could do without boundaries, what would that be? And I would listen to you very carefully about what that is, and then take my experiences, my resources, my knowledge and know-how, and recreate that if possible in real life.
Miss Polly, I want you to stop. I want you to
This is
Air
what
out, Freddy.
you're telling. She got
The
a
plastic
goddamn
and
sample. She got a sample, and she out here acting like she don't know what the sample is. Is that what you're telling me?
No, she didn't get a sample. No, she didn't.
That's
She just
not.
demonstrated the sample. That smooth talking man over there with his goatee. You telling me that you got a sample? You didn't say nothing.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't
I
say
didn't get no
anything to me.
sample.
She didn't say
No.
anything to me.
The way you just said no sounded like a 3-year-old who don't want to admit they got the cookies out the jar.
Look, like patting the baby.
I'm serious. I went over to the table and I was recording the sex toys and I was talking about it on the live. Huh?
Jae
This
Marie.
is too much.
Jae
Jamie,
Marie,
I'm stressed.
look in the
I
camera.
cannot
Did
even
you
hear.
Blink twice. Blink twice if you
Did
did
you-
not do this thing.
did you take the cookies?
I did not do anything.
You blinked twice.
Y'all are horrible. No, but what I'm saying is, when you're talking about the client, like what I guess, okay, so what are some requirements that you have when it comes to a client and you're doing the role play scenarios? Like how do you build it up and what's the intake process, if that makes sense?
The intake process starts with initial phone call, and that phone call could last anywhere between an hour to 2 hours.
Will, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
And it allows me to have a conversation with quite a few open-ended questions that allow them to talk about, express themselves in an open, transparent way. And within listening to those things, I tend to pick out likes, dislikes, foods, locations, cities, music. We talk about music, we talk about books, and curating that experience in that role play session would be after that first initial call, send music and then get responses from that music. And reading those responses would tell me how certain lyrics within those songs trigger thoughts, trigger emotions, take all of that information, and then create an atmosphere location-wise, whether it's, oh, I always wanted to be with multiple people at one time, then I look for opportunities to recreate that. If it's, oh, I want to go out, feel like I'm out of town. I want to fly from out of town and feel like, you know, I'm the star, and I create that. Down to the photographers, the restaurants, the whole 9 yards, to where you get out of a vehicle and there are people standing there ready to take your pictures as if you're paparazzi. If that's part of the role, then that's what we do, and that's what I've done.
How much does this cost?
Listen, that part. I'm like,
look at Toni. Look, Toni over there.
I'm asking for the people, not for. I'm asking for.
Yes,
the people.
you is. You asking for yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We asking for the ones that are interested.
So I'll take the one because it looks like you were more interested in hearing about the paparazzi. The paparazzi moment costs $3,500.
Oh,
okay.
Now, is that a pack? Is there other amenities that come with that, or is that just the paparazzi deal?
That's the whole scenario.
That's the whole package.
Yeah, that's the whole package.
Okay.
How much for the how much for the TD Jakes package?
Oh my
God.
Why you ain't on camera, E?
eBlack, you want to be swallowed?
Right.
No, this is very important what I'm about to say, right? And I've never said this out loud because not a lot of people who study this will really want to let go of company secrets. But what is it okay if I just continue to call it gentleman Freddy? Is that all right? Because it's kind of, I don't want to call it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's great.
Cool. So what Freddy has pretty much just explained is a lot of people actually participate in it. They just don't know what it's called. It's called cold reading, COLD reading. What you do is you say things, or you're listening in for key aspects of what it is that attracts people or intrigues them or turns them on. It does not have to necessarily be sexually, but a lot of magicians used to do this. You know, people who would say, "Oh, I can talk to your ancestors from before," and they would have a conversation with you. "Oh, what was your auntie? Marie like? What was she like? Oh, she was like."
Hey,
so
mute his mic. He's giving away the secret. Mute his mic. Mute his mic.
Yeah, get him out of here.
So, but when it comes down to
Right.
what gentleman Freddy is
Right.
talking about is he literally like it's called listening, right? It's such an easy thing to do. You're listening for what it is that people truly want, even though they may rabble on about, "Oh, I want to do this, and I don't know if I want to do this. I want to do that." Okay, so you have a insight, or oh, you want to be around multiple men. Oh, you want to be chased after, but you want to leave with one man. You still want that attraction. You want that intensity of the intention, but you know you're leaving with me. It's all code reading.
Yeah.
Sound like
right.
back in the day when they used to call it, sound like macking to me.
No, it's not macking. So code reading
I
is
think that's a lower level of
The lower level of it, it's not like as high.
Watch
No,
this.
I mean macking
it's
is
a little
the lower
bit.
level.
So Toni,
It's a little bit.
Toni, right? You're a consultant, right? So as a consultant for a brand, even for a merchandise, let's say, hey, Toni, we want to send you to North Carolina, right? We want to send you to this group of people. We want you to pitch this deal, and we need you to sell this product. We need you to push this product, right? But then you get out there, and they be like, "All right, we know you got this product, but tell us about this product." You have to now find a way to gain their interest into what you actually selling. So how do you do it? You ask them questions. "Hey, so what did you guys eat today? What type of things are you into? Oh, really? How was your day?" And then as you're picking up on these social cues, you can then now build your statement or your pitch around how you're going to introduce this product to them. This is the ultimate sell me this pen. That's all it is.
That's suggestive selling. I get it, or upselling. Well, not
Yeah.
upselling, but suggestive selling. Yeah.
It's like probing questions. He's asking probing questions, but based on like character.
It's the art.
And
It's the
desire.
art. Yeah, it's the art
It's
of
based
listening.
on what your answers are. Then it's like what direction do I go?
Yeah, and now I can build a world surrounded by your answers, such as there was a girl who wanted to be tied up, but she said that she didn't have no experience in being tied up. She was afraid to be tied up. So just having that conversation with her, okay, I'm gonna start you out with something basic. Just give me your wrist. And just from her wrist, from me just binding her wrist, she got excited. But then there came a point, and this is, Freddie, I really want to ask you this question because I think this is very important. Has there ever been a moment where, like, of course, everyone has safe words or exit words or something like that? Has there been a moment where someone had to use a safe word and you was like, all right, you didn't discuss that before. Why not? Like, what happened? Like someone held back or something like that?
Yeah, I had one that used a safe word. And when I hear that safe word, it's a hard stop. Yeah. So let's rewind. So before I go into a private scene, in general, even when I do public scenes, because I tend to do those depending on the person's experience or knowledge of how far they want to go. So in a private scene, I ask for a hard stop because I'm more extreme than most you'll meet. I tend to just go green, red. I don't worry about yellows and blues and anything else. So I did have someone once use the word of choice for that evening. And for me, it's a hard stop. Put the tool down, step away. Watch for body signals, and then approach that person and find out, okay, you okay? And or what we call registering, checking in on that person.
Yeah, it's all a sense of care. So I think that's the biggest misconception, because a lot of people, when they hear about, oh, so you do this, and what if the person says, what do they say that safe word? Do you keep going? No, you stop.
Nope.
So
hard stop. Hard stop.
Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah.
After the safe word, after you have this hard stop with the safe word, is there ever a point where you would start back up for that evening, or you're done for the evening?
If there is consent on that bottom's part.
Okay.
I don't really question why, because once again, this is free open space. You can stop for any reason. I'm not here to question the reason. Whatever that was, we stop, hard stop. And if I check on you, you're okay, and you verbally acknowledge I want to continue, then we will continue. I just won't do that thing anymore. Whatever that thing was that caused you to come to a hard stop. In that particular instance of that hard stop, it was this that made a hard stop.
What the fuck? What is that?
Shit, he brought the toys. Let's go.
What the hell? That looks like a cheese.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Did she stop when she felt the pain, or did she stop when she saw the tool?
She stopped while I was into it. So she asked that it be a little more extreme than she had been receiving in previous scenes, but putting more pressure on that device.
Can you show how it works?
Sure.
Does that dig into your skin? Can it make you bleed?
Or is it like a?
It can, depending on who's using it.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
It can. It just depends on who's using it.
Don't get scared now, Miss.
That looks like something I don't want nothing to do with.
What's it
I'm
called?
trying to understand how does it.
So
It's a
essentially,
pincher?
it's a pinwheel.
Oh.
So they're
Okay.
small incisions. You see these little prickly
Hell no, that
things?
looks like that hurts.
So it can, because they are sharp.
That's the point, right?
Yeah, and that's the whole point behind it.
Yeah.
So you may go into a doctor's office and see this, or something similar to. Sometimes you may see.
I've never gone into a doctor's office and seen that.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen the salad. You know, that women see it every year.
Yeah,
but I've
They should. Women. All right, Miss Polly, Miss, be careful now.
Right, because before they fall out, and we have.
If they fall out, it's over.
Are you talking about the clamp? The clamp that they use for the.
Listen, I'm saying, you know, it's not what happened. It's not what happened.
Okay, it's not what happened. Our line.
No.
Women should go see the doctor at least twice a year.
It's just like a duck clamp. There's no spikes on it or anything. It's cold.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I've never seen that in the doctor's office.
I think that's used at the doctor's office to test like your nerve.
So you go into a neurologist, you might see something like this.
Oh, I've never gone to a neurologist.
I got some nerve, but I don't got that.
Yeah.
See, Toni knows.
Yeah.
So Freddie.
Yeah.
Is there an element? So when you do a lot of probing, you do a lot of discovery to figure this person out. Do you do a lot of like element of surprise for the person, or do you let them dictate when and where you provide?
Damn, really?
Damn. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Does
he
dictate or
what?
provide?
No, she felt she did that by herself. Pause.
Okay, all right, cool. She okay.
What?
Dictate or
finish your
provide
question.
what?
I was just saying, with the element of surprise, do they dictate when you do each scenario, or do you, because you've learned them so well, say today, they may want, what is something random, like a threesome or something. Maybe they want a threesome with a woman. So do you, one day when you guys are going to meet up, you don't tell them that you're going to provide this that day, you're going to surprise them with it, or do they always dictate when each scenario happens?
It's all, I found it best to always plan and communicate all of that.
Okay.
Because it was previously discussed. I'm thinking of a scenario where when you got into the space, it was going to happen. This was going to be the place. But when you got in there, the choices just didn't work out. So it's always to communicate that, plan that, talk about it. Most people, when it comes to threesomes, because I see on the internet, that was like the whole thing, viral conversations about threesomes. fastest way for a threesome to go wrong is not to communicate about it. Fastest way.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Fastest
Why
way.
you start laughing?
Swallow that. Swallow that.
Wait. Jay, you said exactly? Hold on. Did anybody catch that?
I caught it. That's why I started laughing. Ain't that right, Jay? Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong until you get there. And it's like, wait a minute. You said.
I'm just
You
saying
said,
because if
wait
you
a
don't
minute.
I want you guys to
communicate,
know this is wrong. This is wrong. This is what happens when people you thought you knew a little bit.
no, you know
Turn the
what?
switch on you.
No. So I'm saying, like, you think about it. That is how a
Yeah.
threesome could go wrong if you don't communicate.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
example,
Good
somebody
cleanup.
is trying to
That's
do
true.
one thing, and then you like, that ain't where I wanted it.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
what? Wait a minute. You said that's not where I wanted it. Where did you want it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, somebody's trying to do something, and they didn't communicate that they didn't want it there.
This is
And
why
somebody's
this is
trying to
why
put it there.
communication. This is why communication is so important.
Right. So while Will
Because
is over here trying to read somebody,
I
he
wasn't
can read
reading
it
nothing.
himself.
Listen, I didn't say that you. I didn't say out loud that you said secretly that you had a threesome go wrong. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Will didn't say that.
I didn't say
Don't
that.
let her tell you that. Somebody you trying to read.
Oh.
You're a newspaper, ma'am. He is
Exactly.
reading. That's all it is.
So the thing is,
So,
okay.
so
Well, I was just thinking because I like to be surprised a lot, so it seemed like the element of surprise would be nice.
Well,
A surprise can be put together.
okay, she is in California.
She needs that 3,500 package where she can get flued out.
There you go.
Flued out.
Okay,
Not-
I'm gonna
not
tell you
in-
something.
in-
Everything I've been hearing tonight sounds very perverted. I've heard dictate. I've heard felt like that's who it is.
Swallowed.
Swallow.
Short.
This is
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that's just
listen.
triggering.
So here's my question, because I know time wise I can't even tell. Are we good to still go on?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. So
Wait, he said, "Come on."
Shut
On
up.
what?
Did
So
you
the
see the? Did you see
question-
the? Wait. Did you see the subtle smile that he had? Yeah, come on.
So
Yeah,
the
I saw
question.
I'll be right back.
Jae Marie.
Oh my God.
We can
Man, turn off
we
the thing.
can
That's
extend it
messed up.
for a little while. We can
Yeah.
extend it for a
up.
little
We can
while.
make it
Wait,
longer.
what are you extending? What are you
I'm just
extending?
saying, shut up. Y'all are
Jae
embarrassing
Marie, I'm
me.
gonna tell you a secret. Do you know, Jae Marie? I'm gonna tell you a secret. Do you know you blushing hard as hell, like right here? Yeah,
There
you
it is.
are. You are blushing hard as hell. That light
That is
ain't
because
good.
I am a mixed black woman, sir.
Oh no, we good. We understand that, but the smile
That
lines
is
and the
because of
dimples
that.
came out.
But you just saying you experiencing a flood of emotions right before our eyes. Y'all.
My
Tony, you finding out a lot, ain't tonight?
I am sick and tired of your fuckery.
I have a question. I have a question for the toys. Do you have toys that will help ladies with not gagging and be able to take all they can take to the back, to the throat? You know what I'm
Good question. Good question.
There's no
we
toy
do have
for-
a product that can help.
Oh, he does. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Both of y'all got that? Okay.
I'll be right back.
What is it, a numbing solution? I think it's probably like a
I have-
numbing solution.
I have a product, but we don't use numbing.
Okay.
We don't use numbing because it's not safe, because you can like choke on things when you're numbed. But it does allow you to deep throat without
Deep
gagging.
the experience.
Yes.
Deep the experience. Okay. Okay.
What is
and
so?
those-
Will
those
can
areas
pull it up
position.
on the website. Will can
Wait,
pull it up on the website. He said.
Well,
You
okay.
might want
All right.
to give that for Valentine's Day, a deeper feeling.
That's what I'm saying. Will,
Your
we trying to help you.
Your sound went
I
straight
just
out when
want
you
to
said.
touch your heart, baby. I just
Yeah.
want to.
You said my sound went out.
Yeah, your sound went out. You was like, Will can pull it up. I said, wait, what? Hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Time out. Wait.
Will can
We on YouTube. This ain't on.
Oh,
And you said it's what,
don't
honey?
do that, ma'am. We got.
Will can pull up the website.
Oh,
Did you hear?
yeah.
Talking to the mic a little bit.
Talk a little deeper. Talk a little deeper in your mouth.
So Okay, so the question.
Wait, sir. Wait.
Numbing.
He just stood up and he turned off the camera. I need to see full body. Don't do that. Just go ahead and leave it on. And try to stand up now.
That costs, ma'am. That costs, ma'am.
You will pay.
Right.
You will pay. You will pay. All right, cool.
That's
Hey,
the show.
Tony, give her your PayPal and your Cash App. She said she could pay.
I pay.
Oh shit, no.
I pay to play, and I ain't afraid to say. Okay, all right.
Shit. It's money on the floor. Ain't no conversation till this money gets on.
No, we don't.
Money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Why your camera is off?
Not poor people.
You can book his services at kinkyhut.com.
Actually, you can book me through tiedupmanagement.com.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, tied up. Okay.
Tied up management.
So let's do a fantasy.
Okay.
I want to be in the corn with some scarecrows.
In the what? Oh,
the
okay.
corn. The corn.
I thought you said in some porn with the scarecrows.
That's what it sounds like she said.
I didn't say that.
And look at me. I'm just okay. Come on. I'm listening.
Like, okay.
You want like a farmers type thing with scarecrows?
Yeah, I want to wear like the you have the crisscross outfit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the cutoff shorts.
Look,
yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? With a little power, power head.
Black, shut up. Wait, let her finish. Hold on. What you saying?
Goddamn, relax.
What? I'm not listening for me. He need to hear this. She said that she gonna book him. He need to hear this.
Listen, we gotta have a little hat, cowboy hat, cowgirl hat, cut off shorts. You gotta have the little crisscross shirt. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little pattern on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. There's gotta be some straw hay out there, and you gotta have a comb. I think we there.
Yeah, that's doable. I mean, we're in Texas, so that's just simply finding a trail ride event.
So you just need to fly here from Canada, Miss Polly. I'm just saying, you just need to fly here from Canada.
She's not from Canada.
I was trying to not tell you location, but okay.
No, baby, I need to be found. Okay.
No. Trying to add, okay. Freddie, she's
Miss
trying
Polly
to add you as the
Polly
fourth
trying to
member.
be found. I'm trying to be found.
That's trying to add you as the fourth member of Color Me Bad. Yeah. I'm just saying. Because she got lights and brown skins in her clique and everything. I believe.
Right.
I tried my best to have a variety of people who are very kind in my life.
Right.
I'm not excluding anybody. Exclude everybody. So. Yeah.
That's doable. He said that's doable.
I think farm stuff is nice. I think outdoor stuff is nice. Yeah. I like outdoor.
But in Nebraska, Freddie, you could just fly to her because Nebraska got all kind of cornfields I've heard about. So, you
heard about them.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I ain't never been to Nebraska.
Miss Polly, let her dig that hole. Just let her dig that hole.
I ain't never been to Nebraska. I'm just letting you know. Like that ain't a place I want to go. So,
But you want to go out in the foliage and in the forest.
No, I'm telling Freddie that he can go try.
I understand, but we building a world here. We building a world.
We have to build an example. We got to build an example.
Yeah. So next to a river, right on the Bed Creek, like with like a mountain in the background with like some forest, you know what I'm saying? Foliage, and like a tent.
With the farm in the background?
I mean, you can do a little farm stay in the
river
background.
and a mountain.
Hell yeah. What's wrong with that?
What kind of area is this?
So y'all gonna make the farm?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Texas. Come on now.
Texas.
You can't say in Detroit because in Detroit ain't shit happening out here. But in Texas,
but a mountain.
Yeah.
Where's a mountain?
El Paso. They got mountains in El Paso.
There you go.
Okay, so you got to go to El Paso.
When I was in San Angelo, we used to drive all through West Texas, right? And through West Texas, going up, you come back east and you go up towards Arkansas and stuff like that. It's tons of land out there, beautiful land out there. You can do a whole bunch of stuff out there. You can go hunting. You can make videos, YouTube videos, explicit videos.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. Don't change that story. You
I
said
was just talking about documentaries. It's a documentary.
Nah, brother. No.
Documentaries. Okay, Will.
Yeah, documentaries.
Now, why you was trying to throw me under the bus, sir, and you over here drinking wine, Mr. 50 Shades of Grey?
Hey, listen,
Will made it very clear that he's into it all.
The Bad Girls Room is a very exclusive room. Don't get me wrong. The Bad Girls Room.
So how do you make it more this experience?
So are you a dom?
Am I a dom? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A master? You're a master?
Oh, he said yes. He's a dom.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
You gotta call him a master. You gotta call him a master to get a listen.
Master dom?
I have preferences, but I have stepped outside of those preferences to perform. But
okay.
Y'all know my preferences. 250 or better. If she BBW.
So
wait a minute, don't do that. I ain't 250 now. Don't be out here putting up numbers I can't.
She's trying to stay in the race, okay? So don't throw her out there. Now,
Freddie, do you have cutoffs? Do you have exclusions? What you like? If someone comes to you and say, "Hey, I want to hire you or book you for the service," it's like, you know what? I have to say no. What if it's someone from like a religious background? Would you say
religion doesn't? I've had physical cutoffs where I'm being perfectly honest and transparent. I do have physical cutoffs. Religion, other barriers, no, not so much.
What's a physical cutoff? Can you share that, or did you not want to do that
anything
for business
about BBWs? I'm leaving this panel right now.
So for business purposes, you not want to
you know
share,
what? I've had a few experiences with BBWs. It tended after so many, it just started to not become one of my main preferences. So I started to fall back on that.
Will,
then I went,
don't.
It could be super. Come on, it could be super. The super ones, he may be saying, "Listen, I know I can bench 350, but there's a limit, and that's fair."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's put it like this.
So not like 600-pound people.
Well, see, here's the thing, and why? Because
you can't damage yourself. Yeah.
A lot of the equipment I use has weight restraints on it. It has weight limitations. I'm be honest with you. You know, okay, I'm looking at a package right now. It says it holds up to 200 pounds. I'm not willing to gamble with that. You know, so right now I have a suspension bars hanging. Okay. I made I just to make sure on the safety side, I'm using a 500-pound chain, 500-pound clamps. But I know one of those clamps that came from the manufacturer said 3, but I'm willing to bet it stops at 250. So I don't. It's for safety reasons, and then a lot of times I kind of slowed down on that simply because it's a rabbit hole of its own. And you go from being having quality to now you get stuck in the quantity of them. And I'm not for everybody. I'm a nice piece of leather, well put together, and I'm more for the quality of the person than the quantity.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I can respect that.
So speaking of quality over quantity, when you talk about clientele and you talk about like the $3,500 package, for instance,
and that was that was a
or
Philadelphia client. That being a Philadelphia client at the Lowe's Hotel, birthday weekend, the whole 9 yards. It can get pricey. I've had a client.
Is it over? So it's over a weekend. It's not just one day.
A day and a half. By the time you get there, do what you gotta do.
Put your hand back up in the camera again. We want to see how big it is.
My hand?
Yeah.
I got little hands.
That don't look little to me, sir.
See, I got little
hands. Oh, Lord Jesus.
I got little hands.
Well, we ain't talking about how wet your mouth is.
Put your hands up.
I didn't. I got
Will
big
had
ass. I got big
Will
ass hands.
subject.
Okay.
Will
I got
E,
big
put your
ass hands.
hands up. E, put your hands up, sir.
Well, you
I
know,
have
E
long,
camera.
I have long, skinny fingers. Okay, so that's
Why
okay.
we what?
What you doing over there with your camera off?
That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
I'm tired of this
So-
camera. I got all
He
types of
massaging it.
Okay.
Wow.
It got a
Yeah,
lot of
so-
issues going on.
For
Go ahead.
me, it you know, back to what you were saying, there are I started to, over time I put restrictions on it.
Okay.
For a lot of different reasons. I realized some things are just out of my weight class. And I'll be honest.
Listen, you gotta recognize. You gotta
Yeah,
recognize.
some things just out of my weight class.
Mhm.
You know, I've had to quickly
Ask
get.
the question: would you slap somebody and spit in their mouth? I just want to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Jesus, that was extreme fast.
Notice Jae Marie over there.
I just because I knew because he said he's into the BDSM stuff, so that's like all into that.
No, that's not. We talked
no,
about the
no.
extremes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Well, how extreme is too? Okay, how extreme is too extreme? First of all, we talking about weights. Now we talking about physical abilities. Now we talking about smacking and spitting. All right, so how extreme is too extreme? Because for some people, too extreme can be certain bodily fluids or excrement,
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah,
that
I
could be
don't
too
get
extreme.
into I don't do blood play. So
Okay.
Oh damn! I didn't even know that was a thing to do.
But ass eating is in the picture. Ass eating is in the picture. I just want to know.
Ass eating?
Yes.
Has
Were you
been.
asking Will that? Because he
Bro,
was
ass
ready
eating
to
Ass. You can tell Will eats ass. Look at his
Damn!
mouth.
Damn! How you know I eat ass? Like what?
Tell me you don't eat ass then.
this wine is really good. I don't
Tell
know
me
if
you
y'all-
don't eat ass. Okay. That's all I want to know.
So that's not okay. So to answer Miss Polly's question, go ahead, Freddie.
The answer was yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Freddie. I just needed to know because there's a lot of ladies out here who like that. Now, what if they wanted to perform that on the person? Is that where's your hard no or no? No, thank you.
Damn, what's got to
no
put his
penetration.
glasses off?
Huh?
No
These
penetration.
are services, man. These are services.
So you want to wait.
I said, these are ladies out here who say they like to do that. I'm saying, would you say no if a lady was like, "That's my fantasy," is to do that?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't.
To eat a man's ass?
That's it. It ain't none of my business what these women out here want to do, but you hear them talk about it all day long.
I'm just saying because you asked it and you be always trying to throw.
Wait a minute. If I wanted to eat ass, you would know because I would tell you. All I want to know is help others if they would like to do this and they would like to provide. They want to know how, like, where's my heart no for you? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm gonna say, hey, I want to experience something, I don't want to do this with my man or do this with my next man. I want to try this out, but I don't want to seem too freaky. Let's meet it. You know what I'm trying to say? There's some women out here who want to slap a man around a little bit.
That is an honest interpretation, and that is how that can go. That is part of why some women come to me. They want these experiences that they cannot go to their husbands about. And sometimes they'll get lost in the repeated cycle of being in this space. Yes, it's a real thing.
I'm so glad
your man might not want you to do something to him that you may want to do. I'm just saying.
No,
and you might want to try.
That. It's just some of these married women. Y'all have heard me openly say I have fucked with plenty of other married women. I mean,
of course.
So my thing is, like, as a married woman, like, you know, it's heartbreaking to hear what some of these women say. My husband don't want to do this. He don't want to do that. I'm tired of doing the same 3 positions. He don't want to do this. I just want to experience this one time. Okay, no problem. When these conversations happen a lot.
Their husbands don't want to do other positions.
No,
some of them don't do it.
They don't want to eat. They don't want to perform oral sex. They are uncomfortable. I just want him to smack my ass. I want him to actually put a print in there. It's just like, okay, no problem.
And that's a valid scenario. When I do a lot of trade shows and expos, and depending on where I am, I do a lot of events all over, all types of events. There's probably no type of event I won't do. When I've had couples walk past and the woman see what's on display and her head just turns around and as he's pulling her away as if he ain't interested in none of that. And then I've seen them where the woman walks over dragging the man and her eyes are so glazed over with excitement of what she's seeing. And I'll tell the man, I say, hey, you do know for the price of a combo meal at Chick-fil-A, you can make that happen at home.
Exactly. God,
oh no, man, we straight. No, we straight. We don't need none of it. I said, well, let me tell you something. You see that look in her eye? That's the kind of look that if she saw me on a Saturday night out with some people doing what I do as a profession, I got her.
Not only that though, Freddie.
Did he ever? Damn.
Not
and they be like, "Oh, let me go ahead and get it."
Are you opposed? Freddie? I got a question for you. Are you opposed? Let's say a married couple comes to you, like of course, like you just said, same scenario. The wife's eyes glazed over the husband, and he's looking dull and gelatinous, right? And let's just say he comes to you like, "Look, listen, bro, listen. I'm not asking you to teach me everything you do, but I want to make my marriage better. Can you teach me a few things? Would you be unopposed?
I get that all the time, and
Thank you.
Sessions like that. I get that all the time.
Somebody else is saying that.
I do. I get men. I run across two types of men.
But Freddy has a business. Will you just be doing this for free?
No, I talk to guys about this all the time. Listen, don't let me be the one. Don't let me be the one to fuck your wife, bro. At the end of the day, you got to stop with this. I'm a man. I ain't gonna do that. So you too manly enough to spank
and then
her.
she meet me after 2 drinks and she's tied up on the cross somewhere.
There you go.
And to be honest, I hear a lot about toys too. Like men don't want to bring those into the bedroom. They're too manly to bring them into the bedroom. What? It's only going to increase your experience. It doesn't take away your manhood.
When it comes to toys, I advise men, get it. It's for you, not her. Because if you let her use it and work with her, that's less work you got to do.
Oh, absolutely. For you. Okay, I get you. Because I'm like, oh, you just telling a man, go ahead and put this at your...
Now, what you do, and I advise men, when I do speak with men, I counsel men, I tell them, I said, now, what you need to do is learn how it works. So you can go to the power button faster. You know how many degrees or how many steps it takes to get her to the point. And once you get that, whip it out. You finish her off. So the toy gonna get it there. You finish her off, and she happy. But these are things that honestly happen. And to answer your question, Jay, the man didn't want to buy the toy. I was like, I said, bro, just get her a mask. Don't get her no vibrator, no nothing. And she looked at him. He's like, well, he right. You can just bring it home. I said, bro, that'll change your life.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm straight. We straight. We don't need none of this.
Cool, no problem. Next thing you know, she in your inbox.
I tell men, I said, man, you get her this. This ain't nothing but a pair of
vibrating things. Wait a minute, but next thing you know, she on the phone like, Freddie, exactly. I saw you had the toys.
The screaming.
I was the lady who was. I was
there for the toy signing. My name Jae Marie. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying. I was trying to role play a scenario. You just gonna throw me under the bus again.
I ain't throwing you under the bus. No, the thing is, it needs to be openly. One of my biggest turn-ons is when I'm messing with a married woman. When I see that ring on her finger, that's a turn-on for me. It's funny as hell. Listen, don't get me started. I know I'm ghetto with it. He's more professional. I'm ghetto with it.
That's what I'm saying. And
when I'm tearing that thing up from behind, I got her all ball gagged up, and she got a blindfold on with handcuffs, and her ankles is tied up, and I see that wedding ring. I'm laughing. I'm like, damn. But the sad part is, then you look at the husband, and he looks so damn defeated. He don't even want to do that. He don't want to leave that. Do you know it's an art to spanking? A lot of people think it's just smacking ass. No. It's a right way and a wrong way to do it. There you go.
Right. And depending on I told
he got to come back. We got to get him back.
Oh no. Okay, guys, you know it's time. It is time. And I appreciate your
Oh
conversation,
yeah,
your
we done went.
nastiness
What
tonight.
is it? Oh yeah, we done went
fine,
over.
It's fine.
My bad. Sorry.
It's fine. When you riding good pony, it's good. Sorry. Let me go ahead. Let me pull myself together.
So we
Pardon
all
me.
right.
What? What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just got flashbacks. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and
So,
don't put on your glasses, sir.
I'm astonished by the behavior of you guys on this panel today.
What you mean, eBlack? I know you ain't talking.
So fine. So
I would have called you a hoe just a minute ago, but I was trying to be good.
Me.
So
Yes.
final.
I run a
conversation
Christian
point.
channel.
Final conversation points with. Do you have Freddy on the Kinky Hut? Do you have any Valentine's Day specials going on? And then we'll go to Toni Marie on. Well, she did have Valentine's Day specials actually. Let's talk about do you have any sales going on or
No,
anything?
Kinky Hut doesn't do sales.
Oh,
That's just been one of the company mottos for years. They just don't.
just like
It's
Drake said,
already a
this dick
sale.
ain't
He already
free.
stamped.
Like it was the whole thing.
No
with
2
that.
for 1 special, you know.
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? Why you gotta give y'all discounts for good quality stuff? Don't do that.
I'm just saying. Okay, so what is the longest contract that you've had? When that was one of my questions. Shut up.
Pause.
I am
Pause.
not. It's not a pause.
Demonstrate
Y'all
that
is
again.
childish.
How long?
Did you do like this?
She did.
That's the duration of a contract, meaning, okay, because you said 2 days with the weekend in some other place. But I'm saying, like, if somebody paying $3,500 to $100, I want y'all to stop. Somebody paying $3,500, is there a duration like you like, all right, this is for the week?
So
Somebody ever watch you for a week?
No, the most expensive, my highest paying client ended up spending $32,000.
What did that get her?
And she that experience was with me lasted probably about 6 to 8 months off and on.
Damn. So what was it was dick on demand? Is that what the service was?
No, that's not what this is.
I'm just saying, like, DOD.
She locked herself in the dungeon for 6 months.
Wait, do you see Toni over there checking her bank account? Let me check this bank account.
Tony, stop checking the bank account, please. That's not right.
Let me check my
let me
phone.
Make sure I hit the quota of selling the toys this month.
We finna do a GoFundMe. We finna put together a GoFundMe and everything. Like, girl, we need $15K from you, $15K from you.
Stop buying these toys. Come on.
They're like, do you take Afterpay?
Right.
You take crypto coin. I just want to know. Right. I'm just trying to figure it out.
This is Toni. We
hold on 1 second. But listen. Do you, if somebody wanted to do an Afterpay type of thing, do you do anything like that?
No, tell them to stop. You trying to mess up your quality right now?
Afterpay.
I'm just asking.
$30,000 on Afterpay.
There may be some potential customers out there who are like, hey,
broke customers, you gotta pay for quality. You ever pay for a purse and a wig and your nails get done? You better pay for some fun.
He need to tell us what the 35,000 got them though. What did they get them?
I
ain't going to do my tax return. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Like I said, I live in Dallas, and most of my clients live out of state or in other cities. That got multiple home visits and location visits with travel. So if I meet a client out of town, they cover all the expenses of my travel, and then all the expenses of what they want to do, and then they pay me. So if they say, for instance, since everybody's kind of picking on Jae here, I'm gonna take this.
Oh hell no!
Not you gonna defend your sub. I'm sorry, your future sub. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'll play along.
So,
tell us about your client.
I'm gonna use Jade for the name of this client. Say Jade was getting ready to take vacation, and Jae said, "You know what? I want to go somewhere. I want to travel somewhere, but I want you to come with me." Well, in order for me to do that, there's a certain monetary threshold I gotta hit for me. So at that point, Jae said, "Well, I want to go to Vegas. I want you to come along." All right, great. Well, my flight's gonna cost $585. That's round trip. Jae got to pay for that. Jae says, "Well, I'm gonna be out there 3.5, 4 days." Okay. Well, Jade, I'm at $1,000 a day. Jae got to pay for that. Jade, I don't eat at Pop. I eat at Papados and nice steakhouse.
Let her know.
So Jade, I typically, if I'm a slum when you ain't around on my own. But when Jade wants to hire me, then Jade, we gotta go to the steakhouse off the
exactly.
The
I'll be Wody. Exactly.
You know, we gotta
need
go
to be escorts.
Yeah, we get to go off the strip and eat. We ain't eating at the casino buffet. And at that point, all of those expenses add up. Jay's giving me that money, and I'm covering all of that. And Jay got to have a transportation service. Jay want to go to a private Las Vegas house party. Well, I got to arrange all of that stuff. And then if Jay said, "Well, hey, I got a girlfriend, her husband, they in Vegas, I put them in the car," then we got to get I have to get all y'all.
Now, then we gonna get all of them to contribute to this money that I'm having to pay.
Where the money comes from don't matter as long as the money hit the account. Where it comes from,
as long as the money hit
my account.
Wait.
Let me ask the question. Do you have to pay for these services prior to like what I mean is that you have to pay in full, or we paying as we go? If it's like a meal, with meals and all that, is it pay as we go, or is it like, okay, I just got to give you this lump sum?
Y'all not gonna penny pinch this guy, nah, man. Up front.
I wasn't penny pinching. You get what I'm trying to say. Like if we're gonna go to dinner, I'm not sure what the dinner bill is gonna be. So
I've done this enough times. I tend to know what the dinner bill gonna be. I've done it enough times.
So you prepay for all of it.
Yeah. So so a Vegas weekend, I might just tell you that's gonna, that's $5,500, and you gotta wire me $5,500.
Oh, okay, that's good, because I don't like to do math. I might be cute, but I don't want to do no math. That ain't for me.
Yeah.
God didn't make me to do math.
Freddy, you said something was said earlier. They said that you're an escort, but I don't think you're saying that you're an escort.
No.
Okay, so differentiate that from an escort service.
Escort may be someone that actually may provide sexual penetration, but in my negotiations, I don't come with penetration.
First off, you said that too slow for me to believe all that all the time. But I'm gonna let y'all be good.
No, penetration is illegal in Texas, so he can't do no penetration. Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. I believe him, but I don't believe he don't ever love people who are normal.
He cannot confirm nor deny. All he can say is, by the book, there is no penetration.
Will you give out D for free?
You damn right. Baby mothers, project puts, all of that shit. Now, I'm not saying I do it all for free, because I'm getting something. Listen, if I end up at a project baby mama house and she got food stamps and the kids is in there, they playing PlayStation, video game, whatever, I'm slanging some dick, but I'm getting some of them food stamps.
I can't. I'm just teasing.
What you mean?
I'm leaving. Yeah. No.
But no, I'm just saying though. But when it comes down to it though, the thing is, it's all about conversation. It's all about communication, right? It's not just, hey, you want to give me some dick today? Yeah, sure, I'm on my way. No, it don't work like that. It's
I just want to hug and eat cookies.
You just want to hug and eat cookies?
So the whole thing with the house visits, that's what I thought that had to do with. Now
there's an expense for
that.
that.
I don't know if I need. Oh, so there's added expenses.
Yeah. You asked me. So your original question is sound like you asked me, how does a person get to 32,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
With no DOD though. So you saying this don't include no DOD?
I animately tell my clients in our initial negotiations, I do not penetrate.
You do a good job, sir. I like that.
Whoa. Yeah, I thought we were just joking.
I am
You're
upset.
dead serious. There
Right,
is.
No, you ain't serious.
Do you have?
Okay,
Do you
so
have?
here-
I'm
here-
upset. I'm upset. What am I paying for? 32.
I
Right,
know about
Jay.
this
What did you
conversation
go
more.
see this man for? Right, because you went to see him, and
Yeah, you
want
already
some
got
good
a sample.
illustrations.
It's
Yeah.
not you know
I
what
didn't
your
get no
sample was. You got a
Yeah.
sample. Get out
Well,
of
I
here.
didn't get a
but here's
sample.
the thing: I am known in the community in this profession as being one that does not penetrate. Everybody knows it. Penetration don't come with what I offer.
So, is there other?
Is there a
I am upset.
I mean, penetration is one thing, but is there
That
any?
tongue
I mean,
work.
so if I
where's
could
the
get you
role
there
play?
without, if I
Behavior.
could get you there without penetration, does penetration really matter at that point?
No, you don't need it. You just need a
okay.
hug.
Definitely
You all
not.
I
So
think
what-
No,
peanut butter, no
absolutely.
jelly.
That is a
I
must.
think peanut butter, no jelly. Like that. That's
Yeah, I require the pee.
you upset. You need the peanut butter.
Wouldn't it be fair to
I
say?
don't need
wouldn't it be
I'm a
fair to say, right?
Scorpio. What
Well,
kind of
hold on.
shit is
Wait,
that?
wait, wait. Wouldn't
Oh,
it be
wait a
fair
minute.
to
Did you
say?
just say you were a Scorpio?
Yes,
you
I
was,
am.
you was the
wouldn't it-
nastiest
wait,
of the
hold on.
nastiest.
Wouldn't it be better?
You was
Don't do
the
that.
Wait, hold
nastiest
on.
of
Wouldn't it
the
be better
signs.
if you hire him and then you also hire another guy for penetration? Because now you can be getting penetrated and
Hell
his services at the same. Or
Hell
don't
no.
say it.
Why
Don't say
are
hell
you
no.
breaking too much
No,
bread at
the
the
energy because I'm creating the chemistry with him.
Yeah, you
So
creating
we're
the
doing
chemistry,
all
Hands
this
on the
exchange of
role play.
energy.
but you getting addicted.
I want the end of the night to end with his pee. I don't want another guy's. I want the one who I'm connected with.
Did you not hear his boundaries? See, this is what I mean by code reading. He said
Got
at
it.
the very beginning, there is no penetration.
But I'm saying he's saying I can pay for that as well. So I would.
That's not what
by-
I meant.
That's not what he said.
He did
See,
not
you're not
say
paying
that.
attention.
I think you pay.
That ain't what I said.
That ain't what he
He's like,
said.
That's what I said.
hold on.
My age,
He
what
like, hey,
happened
he
was,
like, hey,
Hold
text
on,
me
hold
later
on one
about
second.
that.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Later about that. We're not
Miss
talking about that on camera.
Miss Polly had to leave, but my Asia is looking at my Asia is looking at the camera like I gotta pay all that and I ain't getting no.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
So
Hey,
she asked me how do you,
Scorpio.
once again, let's go to the beginning question. She said, how do you get to a number like that? And I said, over a period of time, there were things that transpired. There were trips, the expenses of these things that client put out. And a lot of that money hit my bank account.
there you go.
Okay.
So under no circumstances can I pay for the pee.
No.
So I'll tell you, I'll send you some references.
Trying to get this man
And then you go
outside
check
his
my
boundaries.
references, and they'll tell you.
There you go.
But wait, you gotta understand that must be the greatest service on earth if he's not offering the lucky pleasure at the end.
Wait. Time out.
Well, it makes sense. I see where it serves a purpose because sometimes people are unfulfilled in other areas. But I was thinking more along the lines of the pee because there's such a high percentage of women who never climax. You know, it's like, what is it, like 70-some% of women that don't ever climax?
48.2%.
Is it 48.2? I thought it was higher than that.
Now, let me tell you why I take that stance. Because in this community that I live in, which is a lifestyle community, and kink and BDSM, people tend to think they both go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I take the stance they don't go hand in hand. One ain't got nothing to do with each other. That's why.
Can you have a relationship then outside of your business and still provide your business services?
I had that question earlier.
Yes, you can.
But nobody heard me.
Say that again.
Oh.
Can you have a girlfriend and still? Can you have a girlfriend or a wife and still do this service?
I've had it. Yes, I've had it.
How did that work out though? Because had means it didn't work out because of that, or because...
Are you trying to pick apart this man's relationship?
No, this is a very valid question.
All right, valid
to do with the business.
And I did use the word had, but that departure had nothing to do with the other. You gotta understand.
Okay.
You meet me as who I am. You don't meet a virgin. You don't meet my representative. You meet me authentically me. And it's not for me to morph or change who I am to fit your comfort. You either accept it or you move on.
Period.
And it's okay.
That's true.
I'm just so happy that somebody else is saying it. I've been saying this for the longest. And yeah, it's like
You've been saying a lot of shit for the longest. And you don't make sense.
it sounds like jokes, but I just be telling the truth. But the Richard Pryor. But no. So here's the thing, right? Because he said something that was very, very, very important. He said, if I could get you there without the penetration, what's the point of penetration? And although penetration may be a desire or a want, that's part of communication. Penetration is not on the table. It's not on the menu. And if that's
so would you, Freddie, would you say that what you do is more sapiosexual then when it comes to any of the?
No, I don't put all them new age terms on. No,
no, that's not.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it means. But no, that's not what I'm
mental.
doing.
No. Okay.
He gonna turn every knob in the door in the house, but he's not gonna enter any rooms.
Is there an age limit? So like 18 is 18 okay, or does it, or you have a higher age starting?
Wait. We're gonna assume that it's above 18. We're gonna
no, clearly above 18.
Okay, we're making sure. Let's just make sure because people like to clip stuff up.
Or does it have to be older than 18?
We're gonna go with the answer that he said earlier. He said 25.
25.
He said that the women that he normally book his services are 25. He didn't say that the age started at
25.
a certain age. Okay.
25.
It started at 25. Okay, now this is my last question because you make a living off of this. This is what you do. You don't have no additional 9 to 5 where you clocking in.
Of course, I do. I do other things. I represent this brand.
Okay.
I'm one of the residents for this brand, so that's kind of how I came in. Yeah. So
what does that
all
mean?
things kink, when you want an expert, this brand, I provide that expert conversation, kind of like what we're doing today. You wanted some kind of expert professional. This brand is what I do for them anywhere needed, whether it's at a trade show.
So then you're also paid as the marketing director on top of the service. Damn, that's double dipping like a mother.
So what about out of state? Would you go out of country? Would you go out of country? Have you been out of country?
My personal preference, I'm not too thrilled on doing that.
Because you'll fool around and get.
And I ain't talking about somewhere far off. Let's just say the islands or Mexico.
Yeah, I just ain't never been intrigued with doing that. If you ask me in my personal life, I love to go to Japan. You
never been, bro? Oh my God.
Yeah, I love to go to Japan. And I love to go to Guatemala for
Freddie, how tall are you, Freddie?
I'm 5'8".
Bro, you'll be a giant in Japan, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, in Japan.
Shut up.
You go, no, for real, no lie. As a black man,
that's most everybody.
No. As a black man in Japan, they have this thing about us. It's a mysticism about us.
Oh.
So when you go out to the bar or something like that, they speak broken English, but they know, like, they're interested in us, right?
Yeah.
And you even see that the women, they have this culture where they actually like put on makeup. I believe I can't remember the term that they use, but they try to imitate black people, right? They got jazz bars over there with a whole bunch of black musicians. And this is what they do. They love black people. They're interested in us. As a black woman, you can go over to Japan and you can make a killing. They love you over there.
I understand Asian men love me. I'm not saying that.
Well, no, here's the biggest thing, though. You got to remember, Japanese people, and I'm not saying this to be derogatory towards them, but they tend to only, because it's an honor system in Japan, they tend to say out in public, oh, I have no problem with black people, but I wouldn't date them. Nah, that's not them saying anything derogatory towards black people. It's just because of their honor system within their family. They don't want to bring any shame to their family because, and they really very, very, very steep in tradition over there. But out in them clubs, oh yeah, what you call? Listen, they love you over there. It's over. They be buying you food, buying you drinks, and then you get treated so much different. I per se, in my experience when I was in Japan, I can tell you just like this. Every time I've been outside the country, I was treated as a man. When I came back to America, I recognized I was a black man. That's how crazy it is. Because I'm treated as a nigga here, but outside the country, I'm treated as a man. And it was crazy as hell to me. But yeah, especially as crazy and as far off into horizon about how their fetishes is in Japan, you make a killing over there. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Well, there you go. That's another advanced expanding your territory. There you go.
Expanding your territory.
That is a term. Expanding your territory.
The money system. You just got to make sure you get paid.
Okay, so I want to take a moment and plug a new product line it's
plug.
It's called the Guac Pop.
The what?
The Guac Pop is a new product line that we just launched.
Raise it up a little bit more. Is it?
No, we don't need to see no more.
I need to see it. Okay, so
no, you don't need to see nothing, Vanilla. Miss Vanilla, you don't need to see nothing. Okay.
It's called the Guac Pop. As you see, I kind of held it down. I want the channel shut down.
Yeah, thank you. She not thinking right now.
She not on me. I don't want the channel shut down. Jae Marie, like, fuck that. Raise that motherfucker up.
I'm trying to see. I was trying to see if it was a sucker or.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
So
it can facilitate. It can help a woman understand how to handle things better with her guy, is what I'm saying.
And that was to Miss Polly bringing up the whole
gag reflex thing. That was the
one thing I do not recommend women putting you on the market now. There's these different types of throat sprays. I don't.
But there's something I was listening to a podcast. This lady was talking about get a soft baby toothbrush or something like that and rub it at the back of your throat and do that over and over.
Yeah,
to help with that.
You should never you should never stop your gag reflex because it's dangerous. It can stop you from choking. Your gag reflex is there for a reason.
Yeah.
And if you stop it, then you can
gag
do
some people not have it? Why do some people not have it? Or
they have it. They have it. They just
turn it off or something. I don't know.
It's just like a muscle in the back of your throat, and you can.
So if you have a strong gag reflex, do you have strong muscles in your throat or weak muscles? What's that? I'm just asking.
You got strong muscles in your throat.
Okay, the reason I say that is because this doctor gave me the most fucked up compliment ever. They said I have a strong. Yes. The doctor said you got a really strong neck. I was like,
yeah. Was it a bulge in your throat when he said that or no? Like,
it wasn't a bulge. Okay, I'm just saying. I was like, is that what? Because I
what
wasn't even there
with your neck though.
I don't remember what the thing was. It was like a regular doctor visit, and he was like, "You have a really strong neck." Has anybody ever told you that? Why the fuck would anybody tell me that?
I think you need a new doctor,
right? You got your doctorates, right?
I caught you. Called me off guard, but then I caught it.
Yeah, it's just a toothbrush.
Stop it! Stop it! Shut up. Well, shut up. I'm just saying.
I am behaving.
I'm just sharing a personal experience.
Right.
I thought that was really crazy that the doctor said that, and I kind of was just like, "What?" I didn't go back to that doctor because that was a little weird for me, but it was interesting.
Yeah, totally understandable. Yeah.
Was it a house call? Was it a house call or was it?
A house call. It was not a house call.
He wanted to see what that throat do.
Yeah. When you throw up, I mean,
doctor was not. No, I think they were being professional, but that was just the craziest compliment or admission or whatever you want to call. Not admission.
Observation.
Observation. There we go. For somebody to say, and I was just kind of like, I don't know if I should say thank you or not.
You should have said thank you. Yeah, you said thank you.
I was just like,
yeah.
because I thought about all the jokes that could come from that, and then I didn't want to say
You
that.
then can make a few
I
phone
left
calls
it
like,
alone.
"Hey, do I got a strong throat?" Like,
I'm not asking nobody that. I'm not asking nobody that. But I do think, back to the toy though, I do think those kind of things will help women become better at that. So I think that's a good toy.
Yeah,
And we got
plus,
far off topic with
plus it
Valentine's
has a wonderful
Day.
flavor. That one in the that's cherry, so that's a cherry flavor.
hey,
And you don't taste them to determine what the flavor is and how strong of a flavor it is, correct?
You correct? No, I don't.
Okay.
Did you just try to insinuate that
I caught that.
I
And I was waiting to hear the answer too.
You know what?
He was so calm about it. Okay, let me say, I was just fucking with you, I promise. But the way you answered it, I'm like, oh, he had his game face on. Damn it. Okay, I ain't catching
No,
it.
I mean, since we going there, I'm gonna say these for you.
Let me see.
Going there, I'm gonna say these for you.
Oh no, I don't like to be locked up about nothing.
You ain't locked up.
Okay, since we here now.
No, we not here. No,
I'm trying to see what you look like with this.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I'm really trying to see what you look like with this on.
Hell no.
I think I have
a.
I mean, since you went there, I had been nice to you.
Hey, Freddy, pull that back up. Blow his screen up. The people.
Wait a minute. What is that? Them are pantyhose?
No, this is
They're like a trash bag. I was
eBlack,
can't
nobody hear you. You muted.
This is one of the products that I suggest to certain couples to spice up in the beginning because it's just a mask. It's not something you insert.
He can't blow. You can't blow it up so everybody can see.
We're not doing that.
No. Don't blow it up.
That kind of thing.
No.
Okay.
I mean, since we going there.
Jae Marie, we have terms and conditions of YouTube that we have to make sure that we're.
We have boundaries. That
he showed the candy pop. Okay, I'm gonna be good.
No, you tried to get him.
We was on the website with the toys. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
since we're here now, since we here now, I'm really trying to see what this sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah, if black, don't say that out loud.
Yeah. We here now.
You gotta ask the question.
We having the show now. Yeah.
Look, Jay, you gotta ask the question. Are you here? Are you?
No, but he don't do none of that.
He don't do penetration. He don't do
I mean, he got his personal life, so I mean, maybe it could be in the personal life.
If he's okay to answer that, you can ask him if you want to. But
I'm not gonna ask him.
Freddie, I
explained
the differences between squirrel fucking and log fucking. Squirrel fucking that's squirrel fucking.
Right.
Then you got log fucking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems to me like Toni really want to know, and Jae Marie also really want to know: are you a squirrel fucker or a log fucker? That's what they want.
I like
my Asia too.
I'm a combo man.
You a combo man? I know that's right. God damn it, tell him like it is. I love this show. We ain't into this motherfucker no time.
Well, now,
hell yeah. He said he's a log squirrel fucker. Hell.
Well, I'm upset that you this excited.
What?
I'm upset that you this excited.
Listen, I know y'all gonna do the professional talk, but this is exciting to me. You know why? Because my thing is I'm trying to get people back into the bedroom. Stop leaving it up to me. Stop leaving it up to guys like me and Freddy. Well, Freddy make money from it, so I ain't gonna speak on Freddy. Stop leaving it up to guys like me to fuck your wife. Fuck your own wife.
I mean, since we're here now, I'm trying to see what color this leave when I drip it on.
That's a candle. That's a candle.
Yeah. I mean, since we're here, because see, at one point I thought Jay was gonna be an ally of mine, but I see now.
I was just trying to evoke emotions, evoke conversation. I mean, evoker,
me too.
Not a provoker.
Hold on, Jae Marie, are you easily bruised?
We like the answer to that question, please. No. We like to answer that question.
I do think I can easily bruise, so I don't need aggressive whips
guess
and,
what?
and
I don't leave
apparatuses
bruises.
and things like that.
He ain't gonna leave no
I don't
bruises.
leave bruises.
You don't leave bruises.
He ain't gonna leave no bruises. Ain't nobody gonna know. All you gotta do is just pay to pay. All you gotta do is pay to play. He'll be out there for a whole
Okay.
weekend. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't
The
nobody
whole
gonna know.
Wi-Fi went out on everybody.
That's cool. Here, I'll
And you
repeat
don't
myself.
have to pay no travel fees because he in Texas.
There you
so.
go. So listen, all you do is book him, and right,
Tony,
he ain't gonna leave.
really?
He ain't gonna
Okay.
leave no
I'm just trying
marks
to
and
help
no
him out.
bruises. Yeah. He ain't gonna leave no marks, no bruises. This is just your
I
own
understand.
trial run.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
when you
saying?
get a chance, just hop over to tied up management and somebody.
There you go. And now wait, Freddy,
I think
this is a real
I'm
question.
cool.
No, she ain't cool. This is a real question. Can they do this anonymously? Like the only time,
Yes.
like, can submissions be made anonymously? And then of
Well,
course, when
you
you
can-
speak to them on the phone,
You can make your initial contact, but ultimately it has to be revealed. Yes.
yeah, eventually it will. Yeah. So Jay, you good? I'm not
So you
saying
gonna
that you have to.
Like an anonymous.
I'm just saying, Jay, who gonna ever know? They can never do a data mine or find your carbon footprint if you leave an anonymous email saying, hey, this is M, right? And I want you to get in contact with me at this number. Get your little text now number, right?
Mm-hmm.
See? And listen, I'm available at this time. Please call me at this time. I'm available at this time. Cool, bet. Hey, just so you know, this is M, right? And you know who I am because we spoke about this already. But Saturday at 4:00, I'm available at this location. Are you available? Okay, well, let me check my bank account. Oh, I see you made your deposit. I'll be there at 4:00. He gonna be there at 3:00 to preset the room. Come on now, this is easy. Oh Lord Jesus,
Marina, our next
Okay,
web series,
Will.
we're gonna have you order his services, and we're gonna get we're gonna get your response.
That would be awesome. That would be so awesome.
I would definitely watch that. That's a great idea.
The next Dirty Podcast series, we're gonna actually have Jae Marie test out all the
Do
stuff that we've been
not.
talking about.
No.
We're gonna get the
Slow
response
fuck
firsthand.
down.
That's a
Slow
great
There's
idea.
no penetration. There's no
Black.
penetration.
Slow down. But who got the but I'm not financially endowed to do all that.
Don't worry about it.
So
You know him, so y'all can have a professional business discussion about
Collateral. Like, yo,
about
I'm
collateral.
gonna make
promo
your
code again.
business card.
Right.
How do they say we can barter services?
There you go.
I'm done. I can't even keep up.
Listen,
keep
I
up.
give
I
you
don't got
3
nothing for
episodes. I give you 3 episodes.
I think we finally broke Jae Marie. We've been trying to do it for 5
No, you
episodes.
didn't.
And I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it.
Yeah, trying to put this veil over our eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just met him. Yeah, you met him. Right.
I did. I can't throw out who introduced us.
No, I don't want you to throw out who introduced y'all, but that smile on that man. Wait, hold on. That smile on that man's face right there. Yeah, okay. Only somebody's telling the truth in this situation. I ain't saying nobody lying. I'm just saying somebody telling the truth.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. All right. But
Y'all doing a lot of entertaining right now.
Hold on.
So
hold on. Mute him. Where's the mute button?
So you ain't gonna
tell what? Mute
you
him.
You ain't gonna tell them how you talked to me yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about.
My God.
Okay.
Hey,
I thought you was an ally too.
clips are gonna be amazing for this show.
I know, right?
I got receipts. I got receipts.
Okay. Make him big. Can you spotlight him? Let's see this.
Hey, Tony.
I mean, we here now. We here now.
See,
You show supposed to be in and ended.
Everybody.
We're going on 2 hours.
Everybody has a tail. At least for me, everyone has a tail. Jae Marie, your tail is your ear. Every time you get conscious,
my tail.
a tail.
No, I'm putting my Bluetooth back in because it's sliding out.
Yeah, your tail is your ear, and your tail is looking to your left. You do it all the time. If you go back, I want everybody who's watching this right now.
The iPad is right here, sir, and I was looking down at the iPad.
Oh yeah, we got all type of excuses.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, hey
And my
Freddy,
phone is right here.
you said you got receipts, right?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, let's hear about these conversations.
No. You know what? We're gonna end this live stream.
Wait, no. Did you see?
We're gonna go to the Cellulite podcast.
Did you see Jae Marie? Did you see Jae Marie look to the left though?
It ain't no conversations. I should have texted you in vanish mode. What the hell? It ain't no conversations. Freddy, chill out. You getting a little too free with your speech, sir. It ain't no conversations.
See, you said what you said, and I'm following your lead now. At this point,
this is called.
I didn't say nothing. I sent you the show link. I did not say nothing to you. That's verifiable.
Well, since we're already here,
that's verifiable.
Freddy, what do you think about these this stuff?
Oh, damn! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's read it from the top.
While we're here,
let me run it back. Oh, okay. Yeah,
what kind of services can you provide a woman like this? I'm not gonna say who. We not gonna say who, but we just gonna say this person.
So if I analyze this chart, put it back up. I'm gonna run it. So me analyzing this chart. So exhibitionist. She's gonna want to do that in private, in home, and feel free. So that means she wants to walk around no clothes. But this number 2, this switch. Okay, so if she's predominantly on the aggressive side, that means when she's around me, she's gonna shed all of that and want to be just as going back to number 4.
Make sure y'all keep y'all eyes on Jae Marie with this whole
being more submissive. Now this vanilla thing right here, this vanilla thing says, you know what? She's more willing to be taught, shaped, and molded into the person that I would need her to be. But the best attribute she's gonna be able to tell me is a consistent basis of how I allow her to be free and come into herself, because she's going to be able to be aggressive when needed and then be able to be submissive, and she's going to enjoy living almost like the best of both worlds.
Not Jay over there licking her lips. Did y'all catch that?
Jae
Good assessment.
Her lipstick.
Jay,
you're on mute. You're on mute, Jay.
You're on mute.
I wasn't licking my lips. I wasn't licking my lips.
Well, we're getting to the 2-hour mark. We appreciate everybody who's pulled up.
Definitely
appreciate you.
No, thank you.
Toni Marie.
Have fun.
We've definitely, we're gonna put. I hope everybody on this panel who's co-streaming, I want you guys to make sure you put the websites that they have on your description. It's definitely gonna be on mine. Also, thank you guys, because you made the last episode the greatest episode of all time. We finally broke her.
For sure. It wasn't a break. You didn't have to break nothing.
Okay, she wants more.
I'm just saying.
Woo!
Is that a hairpin?
That's not a hairpin.
Oh hell no!
Hold on, show that again.
That's a bear claw.
That looked like a. Oh no, I don't know what that is.
That's a bear claw. It looks like a bear claw.
You can use it for light dragging. You can use it for light scratching. You can use it for tickling. It's a lot of things you can use that for.
So you have all these tools. Maybe you should buy Freddy Hydro's, tools.
Oh, I'm definitely about to lick my man's up because I need to make some additions and some upgrades to the bad girls room.
Oh, there you go.
The bad girls
and the apparatuses.
Well, like I said, the bad girls room is a special place, right? This special place, just like like Freddie has said, like I've been saying, I'm pretty sure he's been preaching this whole entire thing. It's just that this is a place where people can, like you just said about you, about where you can come into yourself because it's an expression. You'll be surprised how many now I'm gonna just speak to the more mature side of it, not the sexual part of it. You'll be surprised at how therapeutic this is for some people. For some people, this is very therapeutic because some people have been locked within themselves and they felt it within this cage. And it's just like, I finally get to let out all of this that I've had pent up. And it's not necessarily like just a sexual release. It's more so, I call it a ceiling crash. I've had an experience with a girl.
Oh, a ceiling crash.
I had an experience with a girl who had a ceiling crash. And in the minute that she had the ceiling crash, I stopped because she had a complete emotional break. And when I stopped, I'm like, okay, let me just back off a little bit because she's going through it. And once she came down, I was like, all right, are you good? Are you okay? She was like, I just need a moment. Okay, cool, no problem. I have no problem with that. Do you want some water? Do you need anything, something like that? This ceiling crash for some people, on my show, I reviewed this thing called Dakota and Sarai. Dakota Sarai was a dom sub, which the woman was a sub and the man was a dom. But then the relationship shifted to where if you see a woman with I believe it's an ace of spade tattoo, that means black exclusive. And now
that means what?
Black exclusive.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Only they're extremely submissive and only exclusive to black men.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. So this girl, she was the sub, but then she initially switched over to the dom. And when you look at the guy and you actually hear his story, these are type of guys like him. At work, all they do is control. The general manager, CEO, or something like that. And when they come home, they tired of being in control. They actually they're more comfortable with giving up control. And then for the woman, for her, it's a humiliation play, but he gets pleasure out of it as well. Now, for some people that watch this video, they was like, oh, he's not getting nothing from this. Yes, he is. He's actually getting a release, and it's more so an in-depth incursion into what it is that he wants, which is to not be in control. So even in the bad girls room, you being suspended, first of all, it's the removing of the senses, sight, sound. I'm not going to necessarily say taste, but let's just say the ability to speak, right? And you're suspended. So in this instance, you're completely and 100% bound. You're now stuck. And for some people, it's more so of, I want the world to inflict upon me without me having a way to get out. Now, even in that sense, when you do have that release, it can be therapeutic because now you're able to combat whatever conflict you're having internally. It
so
can
being bound means you can't get out, and that's a therapeutic
This is not for everybody. For some people,
it's like the people that enter those crash, what they call the crash rooms.
Yeah,
it's like where they break rooms. Yeah, the break rooms where they
rage
rooms.
Break.
Yeah. So
where they breaking glass and dishes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of them breaking things, you're breaking them down
in their house.
Not necessarily breaking. Okay, well, all right. I'll go really deep, and this won't take that long. I had a person who experienced. Shut the fuck up. That's what you do, right? Shut the fuck up. But no, I had a woman who went through something as a child. I won't say what, but I'll just talk smallly about it. She went through something as a child. And this was something that conflicted her because she did not feel comfortable wearing clothing around her neck. If you kind of get where I'm going. All right. So during this visit to the bad girls room, she wanted to combat that. She wanted to actually confront this thing about having stuff around her neck. And that was a progressive thing that took time to where she was able to not only just confront it, but crash through that ceiling of actually being able to be comfortable with not just clothing around her neck, but jewelry around her neck, because she had a grandmother who gave her a necklace, but this grandmother passed away and she didn't feel comfortable having a necklace. You see how all of this intermingles into each other?
Oh, damn. Yeah,
You see, so now
that's a
you
deeper
didn't.
seated thing.
Yes, now you've crashed through the ceiling of being comfortable with things being around your neck. So now you can wear that piece of jewelry that grandma left behind. And you don't have to feel like what happened to you as a child is re-happening to you again, even with your grandmother's rosary around your neck. You see what I mean?
Okay, well, one of the things, like, I don't want to get my ass beat because I got my ass beat as a kid. So, like, getting my ass beat in the bad girl room is not like something I want to break through.
Let me help you.
As an example.
Let's not use that phrase to describe.
Okay. What's the phrase to use? Not ass beat, but what?
I mean, you can be spanked, you can be paddled.
I don't want none of them things. So what a spank part, but the paddle part, no.
A lot of that and getting that out in negotiations in the beginning is what needs to happen. So go ahead, continue. I'm listening. So we don't like that.
Code reading. Oh, my man.
I'm about to just go on mute because I feel like now I'm being vetted for some sort of intake process.
You know what? Here, this is one that I heard a lot. For some women, they don't like to express themselves volume-wise during sex. It's actually embarrassing for them, right? Okay, cool. And the bad girls' room is padded, right? And it's soundproof. You can yell all you want, get out all you want, all this, that, and the other. The thing is, and I know that there is a desire and there's a kink fetish sexual aspect to this, but it can be much more. And it does not necessarily, it's not necessarily for everyone, but for those who are willing to participate and confront these type of things, it can be the same type of thing. Now, there is an overabundance and you can take it to an extreme. Some things is just not available. Just like Mr. Freddy said, penetration is not on the table. And also there's other things that's not on the table available as well. So yeah, I want to confront, the sight of blood. Oh, this ain't for you. No.
Right.
Yeah. I want to be peed on. This is not for
guys to the bad boys room so they can stop fucking talking during sex. That's another story.
Damn.
Oh. All right, guys.
I hate
Hold
overtalkers.
You hate overtalkers?
I hate overtalkers during sex. Yes.
So if a guy says shut the hell up and take that dick.
No, that's not an overtalker. That's like excessive conversation. Like, how's this? Am I doing it good? How's this? How you feel? How you this? Like, goddamn, and I can't even enjoy it. You ask too many questions.
I'm just
reading
helping.
me, Freddy.
He's
helping. Over here just reading me.
I'm just helping Freddy get information. He's not even doing that.
That's what I'm saying. He's sitting here reading me. I'm about to turn my camera off or something.
You don't need to see people to read them. You just gotta listen to them.
Look. We got
exactly.
He's over here just reading me. And mute my camera and mute my mic.
One last thing. I want Freddy to kind of discuss what he does. I want Toni to discuss what he does. We have to close the show out. We have to go.
I know. We're gonna go into 3 hours.
Yeah. So we got it. So Freddy, why don't you go first?
Okay. So once again, I'm Gentleman Dom Freddy Hydro with KinkyHut.com. I am the resident Dom, to where I speak to all things in the Dom Kingdom, educating, advising on what tools, what accessories need to be in your kink bag. One of the things that we featured this month coming up is the Dinner Clicks Kink BDSM March edition dinner. It is a private location, upscale 5 courses, where you get to see live demonstrations while you enjoy classic cocktails, handcrafted, handmade foods by a professional chef in a private location. And you can find out that information over at, you can get tickets for that at eventbrite.com. Once again, you can find out all things kink, all things about Kinky Hut at kinkyhut.com. This is my life. I live this life 24/7, 365 days. That's it.
All right, let's get to Toni. Get your little last piece out. Pause. I mean, you know what I mean.
Pause that, sir.
Just
You
get it
can't
out.
even-
Just get let
Pause that too. God damn.
So I'm Toni Marie. I'm a bedroom candy boutique consultant, and that means that I sell all products of bedroom candy, from toys in the bedroom to lubricants to games. We even have a cosmetics line. If you're not interested in those things, we have cosmetics as well: makeup, lipstick, lip gloss, foundation, things like that. You can find me at www.bedroomcandy.com/11819. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, BK.ToniMarie, Bedroom Candy by Toni Marie. And yeah, and you can also email me at bk.tonimarie@gmail.com.
Okay.
One more thing I want to add. Services outside of kinkyhut.com, you can reach me at tiedupmanagement.com.
All right. Give me one moment. Hey, you guys stay backstage. I'm gonna pull you down. Pause. I'm going to
Don't pull me down. Just leave me alone. Just don't even touch me. Like I dropped
that was wild. Yo, that was actually pretty wild. I ain't gonna lie, that was wild. I'm going to place you guys into the area that the audience can no longer see you guys. Okay,
you trying to put us in your bad girl's room or something? What the hell? What the hell?
All right. Salute to Maisha. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. You stay.
It's been a pleasure.
You stay in the area where no longer
I
anybody can see you too. Okay. All right. Will.
Just drop me, bro.
They didn't understand. Oh, you put them down into the in the what you call it? Waiting room? Okay.
In the back room.
Okay.
In that room in the back. Yeah.
Got it.
But man, we've done 6 episodes.
We
I
have.
really appreciate Will for joining us. When I asked him to come on, I said, "Hey man, you gotta join this." He's been perfect for this conversation. He has a great experience.
A perfect
vast
fit?
knowledge.
Is that what you were gonna say? A perfect fit for the conversation?
Go ahead and say it, dog. Go ahead. I'll allow you to say it this time.
Because I heard you just pause and you like, you know what, I'm gonna skip that.
I'll allow you to say it this time. Go ahead.
But he's been really great for this show, and I really appreciate like I said, this is what YouTube is about, in my opinion, getting together, networking with individuals that we can put together talented shows and content. So I really appreciate Will for helping co-host and helping, bring everything to us. So,
And I want to say, I really feel like all of us brought an education dynamic to the show. All jokes aside, we all have our level of aptitude and understanding with different subject matters. And even if we don't, we still bring education and sense of humor to it. So I love shows and I love a group of people that's like that versus somebody who you got to kind of force conversation out of and things like that. And it's not a natural flow of conversation. So yeah, so I really appreciated this series, and it grew me as a podcaster as well. So.
Yeah. All right, 1 second, Will. I'm gonna put you in the back area where people no longer can see you. Okay.
Drop him down.
All right, so we're finished. We're finished with the series. A lot of people are gonna ask, "What's next? What do you guys have in mind?" I know Jae Marie has a busy schedule coming up. She's in production and this stuff. But I like I said, when I reached out to you, I really appreciate like you really dove in. You really were.
What?
You really dove in. You were excited.
I thought you said don't bend. I'm like,
you were excited to do this, and I really appreciate I really appreciate you doing this, and I really, like I said, hopefully when we have our next group of series, hopefully wherever it may be, I look forward to it. So I want to appreciate you first of all.
Thank you.
And that's pretty much it. You got any last words you want to say? Talk about?
No, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and new subscribers, new viewers, and things like that. I appreciate you all for support of the show. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. TDP Show Pod. I think that's on all platforms of social media. Definitely subscribe on YouTube and subscribe to my fellow co-hosts as well on their channels, and just share the content. Share parts and give us comments and things like that of parts of the show that you like, so we know what to do come next time. So yeah, appreciate it.
All right, y'all enjoy your holidays or Valentine seasons. Y'all pick up some stuff. That's
right. We got plenty of content for them to pick up between Bedroom Candy and Kinky Hut and Twisted Up Tied Up Management. Let me not say the wrong. It's Tied Up Management.
You used the service before. I don't know why you can't remember.
I've not.
All right, guys. Have a good one. We're gone.